how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to Ready Set Pan. Today, finally, it is my August Ipsy Boxycharm thingy-majiggy. So this has come late. It's not the latest I've gotten a box. I have gotten a box for a month in the next month, so it's not the worst. It just took a long time to ship, and once I actually started the shipping process, it came pretty quick, but it just took forever to get to that point. Now this is we've got thoughts. It's still a decent box. There's good value here. I've got products I'm excited to try. However, the Power Picks, this theme, oh my goodness, what is going on with the Power Picks? And I am missing an item. I am missing an item in my box and I'm not happy about it, but we'll get into the story as we progress with the video. So, let's dive into it. I know sometimes these videos, I sound a little ranty at times and I'm a little frustrated at times. I still enjoy the box. I still want to get the box. I'm still going to get the box, even with the price increases that were just announced. So we'll just keep going with it. But as always, I'm going to share the Power Picks, what they picked for me, based off of all of my reviews and my quiz, which is kept up to date. I will go through the items that I picked, including the other options I had. And then we've got a story with an add-on, and that's the item that went missing on me. So let's just dive into everything. Okay, so, I don't do a lot with my brows. You can probably tell. I do put a little bit of a brow pencil in just to fill it out a little bit, but that's it. Okay, like that's all I do. I'm not laminating them. I'm not using brow gel. Like, I just kind of put some pencil in and I'm good. They kind of stay like this all day. So, brow gel was the first Power Pick. Lavaa? This is their brow gel. It's transparent. Like, I've used a small size of the Benefit 24-hour brow setter, like the clear one. I like it. I don't need it. I find a lot of brow gels feel kind of heavy. I don't really like the feeling of anything, especially because I'm kind of susceptible to headaches, and as you can tell, I'm kind of expressive. So having something that just like cements your brows here just feels so restrictive, and I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm just weird or imagining it, but I feel like any kind of restriction there just makes me feel headachy. So I don't really use brow gel. I just don't. But this is what it looks like. So classic black and gold packaging. This is, I'm not going to open it because I'm probably going to put it in a giveaway or something, but this is the lightest, okay, not the lightest thing. There's a slight bit of heft to the lid here, but this is so, I don't know, it feels light. So it's not even like, maybe I'll try a brow gel. Like, it just doesn't make me excited. So, we're going to move on. Okay. The second one. I might try this. I might. I don't know if I'm going to like it. But I might try it because I've got it anyway. Okay. This is, I don't understand, because I don't like this kind of application for my blushes, but this is from What's Up Beauty. This is my first item from What's Up Beauty. This is their Rosehippity Matte Liquid Blush in Osiana, I assume. Hopefully I'm saying that correct. Now this is more corally peachy. Like, I tend to be much more of like a pink girl with my cream blushes. And it's one of these, like the Charlotte Tilbury wand thing, but like with the little puff thing where you go like dab 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 and blend it out, and these scare me. I prefer my powder blushes. I will use a cream blush in a pot, and I've panned and I've finished some before. I'm just let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Will that color work okay for me? Maybe a spring color? I'm not sure. Thought I smelled something there, but okay. So maybe I'll try it. But the Power Picks, what are they picking? Which brings me to the items that I got to choose now. So we've got options in here. So Saturday Skin, we have some kind of active treatment. I'm trying not to pick too much skincare, plus I get a fair amount of skincare, so I'll pass on that. Iconic London. So any of the palettes that come in this style of packaging, I have ripped apart. The color stories are just so repetitive. I'm not big on the I'm not big on Iconic London. I'd rather reach for other palettes. The size of this palette's annoying. I have kept some shades from them, but ugh. Earth Harbor had a enzyme mask. I'm still trying to work through some of my masks. There's a Glow Recipe product, which is usually like, boink, pick a nat. And this is a Glow Recipe product I haven't tried, but it's their lip balm in a little tub where you have to like open it and dip your finger in right before bed. Like, I don't want to be sticking my fingers in a pot. So as much as I love my Glow Recipe, I was a little bit curious about Danessa Myricks. This is their Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Low Lighting Powder thingy-majiggy in the shade Unbothered. Now, honestly, I have no idea how to use this. However, I did recently see a video of Danessa Myricks, like literally the day before Choices, and she just seemed so nice and sweet and knowledgeable, and I just really liked her, at least in that video. I haven't seen much of her, to be honest. But it left a good impression, so I decided to pick this one up. This is what it looks like. I'm going to have to figure out exactly how to wear it. But it looks better. And I guess those colors are a bit similar, but this is more orangey, this is more pink, so this works better for me. But, oh, it also looks like, yeah, there's some glittery stuff going on in there, even though this is supposed to be matte, I think. Anyway, I'll figure it out, but Danessa Myricks is a hot brand right now, so I'm excited to kind of see, kind of play, hopefully like it, not like it too much, but definitely get good use out of it while I have it in my collection. Second item, okay, we had sunscreen, which I really like my Hawaiian Tropic. I can buy a 3-pack from Costco for real cheap. So, well, I mean, I didn't even look to see if this was face or body. So, yeah. Brush set. Half caked. I have lots of brushes, especially like these face trios. I don't use. Like, I use the same brushes all the time. I'm a creature of habit. So I do like getting them so I never have to buy brushes, but I opted not to get the brushes, although that probably would have been my second choice. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that brand, but that is the Lassie Lip Staining Long-Lasting Lip Color. I'm really trying not to pick lip colors because I have so many and they take me so long to work my way through. Plus, it wasn't a brand I was excited for, and I'm not entirely sure about that color. I didn't look too closely, though. Grande Cosmetics. We had a mascara. I have, oh my goodness, I've got so many mascaras, and they take me forever. I get through maybe 2 or 3 a year. And they just keep going. And as long as they're like not irritating me, they're not flaking, they're not smearing, I just keep wearing them until they don't seem to do as much, which maybe this one's getting close. We'll see. I've been using it for a few months now. So that left me with and my boxes, like you can see, they were getting a little squashed. I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, this is Vacation by Vacation. So this is their EDT travel spray. Love travel sprays way more than rollerballs, so thank you for that. Now, this is really hard to read. So it's a textured box with this gold, shiny gold writing. So let me get you these set notes here. Or actually, let me tell you the story that is on the back. Vacation is a distinctive olfactory odyssey that immerses the wearer in the sunscreen experience. Outdoor plans optional. With Vacation, all of your best sunscreen memories are conveniently bottled and sprayable on demand with interpolated notes of coconut, banana, pineapple, orange blossom, pool water, swimsuit lycra, and a playful touch of an inflatable pool toy. So, this is what it looks like. So this is supposed to be the same scent as their sunscreen. So, very summary. Okay, and I haven't sprayed it yet, so this is just from here. So we'll have to see how it does on my skin. When I first smelled this, that banana really came through, and I was really hoping it would. My husband, though, he just got that pool water scent. He got the pool water scent. So that's more what I'm getting now, unfortunately, but we'll see how it does. This is a 10 milliliter ET, and I will hopefully try to get some use on it next summer and kind of see how I feel about it. But I was curious enough based off of the scent notes. I know perfumes are really hard because they are like, they're that blind buy. Like when I'm making my choices, I'm making them and going, and they don't always have things like this. It's Sephora to check. So, oh, it's getting a little bubbly in there now. I've shook it all around. So anyway, that is the perfume. Which brings us to the last item. So we had a setting spray by Pinky Cosmetics, or Pinky Bee Cosmetics. Didn't really intrigue me. Not much else to say about that. A foaming cleanser from Neogen I'm going to assume Dermalactives or something like that. I've got so many cleansers. It also didn't intrigue me. Bare Minerals, big name brand. That's exciting, but it's a powder. And powder, I don't even know if my skin needs powder, honestly. I just use them because I have them. But yeah, I wasn't going to get that. Now, the Lowlighter. So that's more the cream liquid blushes I will use because it's like in a pot. It's in a little thing and you can like, it's much easier and cleaner. However, I just got one and I have a fair amount of them and I want to make sure I'm able to work my way through them before they go bad because they are creams, they are liquids, they are not going to last as long. So it came in this. This is the Dermalactives Purifying Day Cream. I am currently using their, their eye solution, eye lifting collagen something or other from this brand. Now, this is what it is. This is their Purifying Day Cream. This is heavy. This is, like, I don't know if that actually shows you much. Fingerprints go lower on here now, but this is 50 milliliters. At least they're being, I have to actually open it and look at it, but smaller packaging, just being what they need. 50 milliliters of product in here. So, I'm excited. This would have been an expensive skincare item, which brings us to the value of the box. So when we put all the things together, this box is worth $294. And I don't know if that includes my add-on or not. I don't know how they calculate that, and I didn't do the math themselves. But regardless, it's a good value for the box. We've got some good items. We got some things I might play with, see what I feel about them. But you'll see at the bottom there, it says +1 add-on, and that is my missing item. Now, this is the first time, maybe second time I've had an item missing from the box. I've had an item come broken before, and they sent a replacement, so that was fine. But yeah, and that was back on the old Boxycharm system. So last time when something happened to my box, I went through Facebook Messenger, messaged them, it was all good to go. That doesn't exist anymore. So I had to go to the Ipsy page and chat with their AI bot. Now, fortunately, it was a pretty decent experience. Obviously, an AI bot is pretty quick. They wanted to obviously know name, the email address. I had to verify with a verification code. They confirmed which box it was, what the item was that was missing, confirmed my shipping information, said, great, this will be mailed out in 5 to 7 business days. So that is good. I don't want to smell it. The item, again, I don't do a lot of add-on shoppings, even though the deals are great, just I have so much, I don't need to. But the item I picked out was the Skylar, I think it was the Coconut Cove, like the 10 milliliter roller ball. Again, I wish it was a spray, personally. But I really enjoy the Skylar perfumes. In fact, I have 2 roller balls and a full size of the Vanilla Skies one, because Costco, oh my goodness, that was a great deal. So I was curious. For 12 USD, I was going to do an add-on, but it was missing from my box. So I was frustrated about that a little bit, because it's like, you missed a whole item in here. But hopefully it's coming in 5 to 7 business days. We'll do the shipping part, and then still gotta get here. So maybe in 2 weeks I'll have it. We'll see. Maybe longer. So hopefully I do, and I don't know. Hopefully I don't have a big story to update you on next month's Boxycharm, but yeah. That was... Because Coconut Cove, it just looked so good. So anyway, that was the add-on. That's my little extra ranting story, and this month's Boxycharm. So again, decent, not the best. Definitely nowhere near the best. Not bad enough that it's like, I want to cancel this box. But it kind of is what it is, and hopefully next month will be, I just want those really exciting ones once again. But there we go. Long video over. That is the end of my Boxycharm for August 2025. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you have a big thumbs up. Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below, including what you got in your box if you subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.